Years ago, I used to watch this show and I really enjoyed watching it. And it was called Fame, I'm gonna live forever. Irene Cara, I'm gonna learn how to. Well, you know the song. And it was brilliant. It was a great story about youngsters at what we call a university, I think Americans you call it, college. And they were all wanting to be singers and dancers and producers and so on. Well, the truth of the matter is that even those who are famous um, cannot live on the mountaintop forever. If you think that by becoming famous, you are going to have this glamorous lifestyle, you'll always be on TV, you'll always be in a magazine cover, you'll always be, I got news for you, you won't always be, because you'd burn out. Honestly, you'll burn out. I remember watching the documentary about Nina Simone, and that woman worked so hard because of the responsibility of the team she had, because she was the business. And well, it did cost her life, you know. Karen Carpenter was another person who worked very, very hard, and her brother was saying about he didn't realize the impact it had on her. So yeah, no one really tells you how tiring it's going to be when you come off stage. It's tiring, it's hard work. I remember seeing James Brown on stage doing his thing, sweat's pouring up his head, because it's hard work, and you come off that stage feeling exhausted. Or being famous is the thing we all, I said it, we all of you want, including me. We all want that fame, we all want that attention. The thing about the spotlight and the camera is it doesn't last forever. And we have this illusion that when we see all the A-listers, you know, A-listers are the people who are sort of top of the tree, that are promoted internationally, that we read about in the papers often. When we read about them, we feel as though that's their life. They look the slickest, they look the baddest, they look the best, their hair's on point, they're just slaying. But in reality, they have their days when they're not on stage, when they just need their downtime. And so do you. You shouldn't go around thinking that every minute, every second you're on stage, because that's not real. Do doctors walk around with a stethoscope, if I pronounce that right, around their neck everywhere they go saying, I'm a doctor? No. I'm sure the milkman, if you have a milkman, doesn't go around with a milk tray in his hand and a flat cap and whatever saying, I'm a milkman. We all have our down days, we all have our times when we come down off the stage, and that is something you've got to factor into your work. I went through a time of thinking that I had to look like this every time. Not so. You need a time when you can be real with yourself, when you can just be you can be honest. Because let's face it, when you're on stage, you are revealing yourself. You are exposing your inner thoughts, your inner feelings, and you come off feeling really, really raw, but very excited. Very, very great. I delighted people today. I really entertained them, and they really had a good time. Comment below if you agree with it. Put some comments in if it's something you've experienced too, and let's have a conversation. Let's sort of talk this one through. Yeah, speak to you soon.